EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
28 knockouts and 2 defeats coming out of Gigas. Miguel Cotto. And his opponent across the ring with a record of 50 victories and 30 knockouts with 10 losses. Coming out of Cranston, Vinny Paz.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Good combination punching by Miguel Cotto. Who do you think has the mental edge in a matchup like this, a boxer versus brawler?
Well, it depends how it starts. You know, if the boxing starts...
There it is! Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
Vinny Paz is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Vinny Paz. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some, and banging away he goes. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's going to have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do. Solid. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
Miguel Cotto's got himself a knockout, a first-round knockout. Wow, was that impressive.
By way of knockout, your winner, Miguel Cotto.
Miguel Cotto's able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout victory.
You know you fucked up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life. But I'll be damned if I let you manage to bless that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them. But I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty chest. So bury the bones with any regrets and keep those skeletons piled in stacks. Just drink your medicine, don't bite your glass. I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time
Ladies and
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
His adversary, with a record of 45 tries, 32 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. Fighting unstoppables, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. All right, let's set the table here for this Ricky Hatton fight, Teddy. What are your expectations?
What I always expect with a Ricky Hatton fight. He's going to come put pressure on, and he's going to look to go downstairs. He's going to visit the basement a little bit, and then later on go up to the attic.
Solid left hand. Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all 4 of them. Get close to him. And there he is scoring with the right hand. A few years ago, Ricky Hatton was named the Fighter of the Year. Now potentially a Fight of the Year fight because he's going up against a power puncher with bad intentions.
We're talking about going up. If you want to climb that boxing ladder that I like to talk about, get to the top, you're going to have to deal with guys who can bang a little bit. Hatton is going to have to show some defense tonight.
Up top with the right hand. Hatton's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Fires right back with one of his own. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Nicely timed 1-2. Ricky Hatton's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film like Remedy. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. 10 seconds remaining in this round. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Keep it. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job there, man. One way. One way.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Scored well with that straight left. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Ricky Hatton. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Hatton's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Ricky Hatton's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. A stinging uppercut by Ricky Hatton. Basic but beautiful jab right hand. That is a big right hand after eating see he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He got hit, but he sends it right back. A barrage of punches now. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. That was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Good block there by Ricky Hatton. Now hugging on the inside.
Head and body. Come on, champ. Head and body. That's right.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
That's where you want to be.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good looking counter punch. Well placed left hand there. Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. Not able to land the uppercut. That worked out really well. Throwing on the right hand after getting tacked like that. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand. Off target with that hook. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. And that's the end of round 3.
Real good. Look, it's tight. It's real tight. Ain't got nothing left. Now listen, I need you to double up on your punches and keep that lead fired, all right?
As we start round number 4, not a lot separating these guys. Sometimes you can steal a round or two just by being the busier guy.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit about those legendary stories the old timers used to tell me about Rocky Marciano. You know, they used to say that he used to hit the guy's arms. You know, he wasn't scoring clean, but he was keeping his opponent from scoring back. And then later in a fight, he was disabling his opponent from coming back.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Hatton's doing a poor job here. This is not how he wants this fight to be. He wants to be winning this fight as an inside fighter. That's not how it's playing out.
Yeah, he needs to be on the inside, but you know what? Maybe he doesn't want to be there because there's nothing else that's stopping him from going there. Maybe he doesn't have the confidence, the wherewithal, the discipline to get there.
Well placed, well timed combo up top. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Nice strike after catching one by Ricky Hatton. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ. Keep doing what you're doing.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
Jump on it right now. Nice, nice.
There's that overhand right. Good looking 2-punch combination there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy,
Gotta make
You just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Blocks that punch. Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Ricky Hatton's proving to be elusive. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counter punch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Ricky Hatton. You see him holding on. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Let's see some fits. Come on now.
He scored well after being hit himself. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Ricky Hatton's tagged by that powerful hook. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Little head knocking with that right hand.
All day.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
All right, come on now. You're trying to throw your punches from too far away. Way too far, and it needs to be a little bit closer.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Ricky Hatton's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away so as you said, those punches, you know, are going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
What I want to see. Attaboy, keep
Fires right back at him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through round 6. Jab straight, classic combination. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Ricky Hatton. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Hatton's all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have him down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself in a position where he can start doing the things.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Hatton's found that groove. All of a sudden, Teddy, he found the answer.
Yeah, well, what happened is he made a little adjustment a couple rounds ago. He started countering a little bit, and now even the aggressive part of the fight is working for him.
Good shift in momentum by him. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
One, two, three.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Unable to... Oh, and there you go. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Ricky Hatton's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, the
You know, Teddy, not long ago when we put up your scorecard on the screen, I noticed somebody from his corner looking up at the big jumbotron here in the arena.
Ladies and
Good
gentlemen,
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of welterweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 45 triumphs, 32 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. Fighting out of Stockport, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Way to block there. You gotta love what Ricky Hatton's able to do with that hook. There he brings the jab right hand. Good shot there with that left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton, at times, he likes to actually square up on the inside against his opponents, but here he's going against a traditional southpaw.
Yeah, what he has to do here is not square up. He's got to take his left foot, move it outside the right foot, the lead foot of the southpaw, and get a little bit of an angle. Stay away from the power of the southpaw, away from that left hand.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Good combination to the head. Able to time that left hand and score with it. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good fundamental work. Landing the 1-2 there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Close the jab. Good left hand able to land. Good flush shot upstairs. End of round 1. It's easy to see early on here where he's having success. He's on the outside. He's hitting his opponent in the head from long range. If you're on the other side of that, how do you deal with it?
Oh, you have to understand what your physical assets are and, quite honestly, where your disadvantages are. You're not as long. You're not as tall as your opponent. So start to move your head. Slip a little bit. Bob and weave. Start to take space away from this guy.
Gets rid of that effort. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Good left there. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Watch the hook. Good return fire that time. Blocks the headshot. Halfway through round number 2. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Big shot. The right came clean. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. A little head hunting with the right. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. He just missed that shot up top. Ricky the Hitman Hatton with a big right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Punches in bunches, working well. And that's the end of round 2. Ricky Hatton's corner has to come up with a game plan now. They need to advise their fighter as to how he can get away of that good old-fashioned 1-2.
No, what they have to do is tell their fighter that, hey, it's not against the law to move your head.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Scored well up top. And that's classic work with the double jab. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Committing to the combo now. Both land. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Smart jab by Ricky Hatton. Good strong combo. How about that left hand? Good flush shot upstairs. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. And clicks of the tuck. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot.
Nice work. He can't
This is a classic example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy taking the fight. He's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, my concern, though, Joe, I have one little concern.
What's
there.
that?
Well, is he winning the battles, but maybe going to lose the war because he's really wearing himself out. He's working so hard to get things done. Down the road, does he pay a price?
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get him, but he caught him on the back end.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's got to deal with a cut cheek. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through, and some of them are watching them. They're getting through, and you just touched on it. I mean,
could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
you know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit to stop this flow.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
Hatton's actually making a smart move here. He knows he needs some space, so he's pushing his man away. Oh, he is stunned. Look at that. A huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 all landing. And round 4 comes to an end. Hatton's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Teddy, what's the one thing? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Ricky Hatton's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Ricky the Hitman.
Ricky Hatton's come from behind victory, steals the show tonight, Teddy.
The Cardiac Kid strikes. At least that's what...
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for our main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. Little get to know you here in the opening rounds. He is not in good shape. He could be on solid. What a hook to the body. And he is... Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Hey, come on now, stay with me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas.